win on the road. With that, we'll get you out to Oakland. So we'll hand it over to our colleagues.
And tough starting field position here. Play clock winding down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They come up in an offset eye. The slot man in motion right. They begin with a run by Crowell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Going to throw right side here, complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Time running out here on the play clock. A 1st down carry now for Crowell. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Luck on 4th down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Back to throw. Caught left side to Crabtree. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Now Luck. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And this seemingly endless drive continues. One last throw here for Luck. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought...
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. I'm Larry Ridley as we get set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Giants. The Giants come into this one knowing they've got a big challenge ahead of them. This is always a tough place to play as a visiting team, so getting out to a fast start could be imperative to making this crowd as much of a non-factor as they can be. A lot of uncertainty about the future home of the Raiders, but for today, their home is still Oakland, California. And that's where we'll find our commentary team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. The play clock's running down. From his goal line here, Luck. Eluding the pressure right. It's brought in by Harris. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Play clock winding down. On first down, it's Luck. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The Raiders' new signee from Seattle, Bruce Irvin, in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. In motion, the tight end. Little motion now from the tight end. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On second down, here's Luck. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And the ball is knocked out, and the Raiders...
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Giants. The Giants come into this one knowing they've got a fight on their hands. This could be one of those war of attrition types of games. So winning the field position battle and the turnover battle are going to be two big keys to seeing who gets out of here with the victory. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And tough starting field position here.
Rolling. Easy. Back up, 280. Monday, 53. Easy. Monday.
Time running out here on the play clock.
Monday, 53.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on second down is Locke. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They bring Crabtree in motion right. The play clock's running down. On 1st down, Locke. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw.
And welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Let's go, let's go. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Pick it up. 540. 540. Easy, easy, let it work.
A shotgun snap for Locke. Crabtree has it. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
And leading here late. Now a first down throw. Locke. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 47 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And the big tight end shifting around. On first down, it's Locke. Got it complete to Crabtree. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On second down, here's Crowell. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll look to throw. Able to shake him off. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
He's back to throw. Crabtree with it over the middle. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Back to throw. Flush down right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dan Williams in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw. Flush to his right. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Can't find anyone open. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout.